Come on in the room. Oh, come on in the room. It's not gonna be too long. Um, Let me just say this real quick. So, obviously, some of y'all seen what transpired because I ain't scared to go nowhere. Okay, I'll go anywhere. I'll go over to the land of the enemy, whatever. If you mention me and you got something to say, I'll go over there. But see, him over there is bitch made. We having a whole conversation, but you talking about I sit on dick or I take whatever you were saying about dick. I think honestly James want me too. I've never fathomed that the man had an infatuation with me, but how a situation that comes about him just speaking disparagingly about Lady Nika then turns into sexual relations that he want to have with me. I don't understand it. That's kind of creepy to be honest, but not creepy in the sense of the way that Five Eight and all them put that label on. It's kind of creepy that a whole discussion that we were having, okay, that Lady Nika was saying and getting her grievances with me turned into a whole, I don't know, sexual harassment on air. Kind of weird. Kind of definitely weird. But nothing to say, he is bitching me because he knew I was gonna get in that ass, and that's why he immediately tried to dismiss me from the platform. Why could you sit up there? I say what I had to say to Lady Nika, I say what I had to say to you. You've got a video up of you speaking and labeling Lady Nika all those names, saying she's a cheater, she's a liar, she's a scammer, and that she is bad hygienically, right? And then Lady Nika's like, oh, I did all this shit. That's some form of Stockholm syndrome. Okay. At the end of the day, if Nika took her videos down, he should have taken his videos down. That's it. That's the end of it. It's about principle with me. And then you're gonna sit up here and low key dox the lady, whatever that lady's name is, that sent you that email, and they call her a whore and a hoe. Any person that supports a person's platform has a right to express their grievances to you. But you don't even respect the audience because she said what she's gonna say. Now, King Ramen Noodles, you up there saying, "Oh, you gonna flag shit." See, what things you don't understand is there's the Copyright Act of 1976, and the Copyright Act of 1976 says that I have the right to critique and express criticism of any kind of work. Now, obviously, I didn't sit up there and show their whole body of work, which includes their images. So if y'all want to flag, go ahead and flag away. Okay? So because when I was flagging Tracy, I learned a whole lot of shit. And I went to YouTube University. YouTube University taught me a lot. So go ahead and do what y'all gotta do. Okay? But I respectfully did not show y'all images in sync with the audio. But do what you gotta do. Okay? Because I could get around here flagging too. But know the rules. Know the motherfucking rules before you sit up here on any kind of threat. Okay? But like I said, I go anywhere where I want to go, even if there's an issue. Yeah, I clicked this link and I said what I had to say. But his weak ass couldn't accept that. Didn't know how to really know where I was going to prove his ass wrong when I was about to. Right? Now, Lady Nika, I have no issue with you. But you kind of transform your brand into a brand of what? Women empowerment, women having respect for themselves. But you're right now, you're showing the direct opposite of that. And I'm not trying to police your brand. I'm not trying to do anything of that. But we going off the heels of what happened and transpired on his panel regarding nubiology. Okay. And his demand to take content down that was offensive to her. Now there's content that's offensive to you on there. And there's a lot of people who are sitting around here saying, ain't this hypocritical? Ain't this a shame? Ain't this the antithesis of what Nika says? And I don't give a damn about how you said this and we made up, we made up, we made up. James is trying to be something that you are, and that is a woman. Okay. And now, while you want to sit up here and call me a whole freak, a freak is someone that's dressing up in, well, I don't know what to offend the homosexual community or the gay community, but it's kind of weird that this man is doing everything that he can to emulate and be what a woman is, from the high heels to the dress to the hair. But I'm a freak. I'm a freak because I'm sitting up here calling stuff out and saying the right, wait, this is not inconsistent. Now, you had all that bravado and cursing out and said that you're gonna put your size knives and people and stuff like that. But where's the same animosity towards him? Where's the saying like, hey James, I'm not cool with what you said last night or what you continue to say? See, this is the thing. I understand that the video is still up, but his sentiments are still the same. He can still sit up and say, I said what I said. Yeah, I call her Gator Crop. Are you not offended by the fact that he's sitting up there, got a whole moniker? He doesn't even say he retired that phrase. Yeah, he was in the wrong. He's like, yeah, I called her that, and I still do it to this day. He don't respect you. I don't care if it was done 5 years ago. His feelings and his sentiments towards you are still the same. He not once say, well, yeah, she did what she did. Yeah, I was wrong. He still goes back and says, yeah, and that's how I felt, and I stand by it to this day. So you getting slapped. He don't respect you. And like I said, I don't know what the hell he got on you. I don't think there's no kind of YouTube tips he could have showed you or told you for you to really disrespect yourself. And I've been this way since I started my channel. I highlighted just the obvious that some people refuse to speak on because they're part of some kind of get along gang, go along, get along gang when they have some kind of false allegiance to people. It's on the outside looking in, it's weird. And a lot of people are scratching their head. They're like, what? What? That man should have been said, Brian, remove the video. Brian, remove. So if he could declare the same of Brian, we all could declare the same of him doing that to you, even though it's 5 years ago. And he stands by those feelings. That's all I'm saying. And the call of a female supporter, a whore, and a hoe is offensive to all women. Offensive to all women. And it wasn't just the Rico part. I don't, he keeps going on, oh, well, Rico did this. It was the other stuff that was said in that video where he referenced the dead so despicably. It was disgusting. Stop playing with the dead. And I'm gonna wrap this up. Hello, everybody. Let me say hello to people here because I know y'all came over and I appreciate your support. What's up, Bo 32? What's up, G Dot? How you doing? Good to see you. What's up, Cheryl Burnett? What's up, Chestnut? What's up, V? How you doing? Thank you for being so cool. What's up, Mika Baby Kareem? How you doing? The one. Ooh, you call therapy a hoe? Okay, and what? We weren't in good graces. But do I still stand by that and say that she's a hoe today? No. But you asked James Caldwell, did he sit up there and call Lady Nika Gator? And does he stand by it to this day? He would say, yeah. That's the difference. Okay, and don't forget that Tara P called me a bitch ass nigga. So if you want to sit up here and try to come at me and tell me and try to tell me what I said, she preferenced my response to her by calling me a bitch ass nigga. So next time you write me, make sure you preface that in your statement rather than distorting the truth. Okay, thank you very much. What's up, Black Girls Code? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. What's up, Nesta? Thank you again. And thank you for being a tofu. All right, so that's what I got to say about that. At the end of the day, I don't hate nobody, but I'm gonna sit up here and call out the bullshit. And we're not gonna sit up here and normalize mocking the dead and sit up here. This sector is pretty much 90%, well, 95%. And I don't know how some of these women could take a man wanting to be a woman and just sit there in the person's chat and not express outrage and him calling y'all a hoe, cunt, bitches, and all that. That is language that is directed towards women and women only. To be honest, what is a bitch? A female dog. What is a whore? Right? What is a cunt? A cunt is specifically towards a woman. So a lot of y'all say that men don't respect women. Well, this is how the disrespect of women occurs when women do not demand their respect, especially when they're being disrespected. And now it may not be singular, it may not be direct, but he is when he sits up there and calls a female content creator, a subscriber who wrote him, took the time to write him to express his displeasure in what he was saying, a whore and a hoe, but she did not speak negatively or say anything disparaging to him in terms of a name. That's really troubling. That's really troubling. And y'all, as people who support these content creators, y'all have power, but you will lose that power when you don't stand up for yourself and say, "Hey, we ain't tolerating that." Now you could go over here, drag Rico up and down, but when it comes to the subscriber, because we give you the click and the view, and the click and the view adds to revenue. But when you come and disrespecting us, that's when that's enough. Especially when the person that wrote him didn't like address him or say any negative name or anything like that. So that's all I really got to say. Um, and like I said, he's bitch made me with rotten fabric, and that's how I feel. And like I said, I still don't understand what the whole. I guess he was first to the party of YouTube, so there's some kind of following there. But I don't care. Lady Nika, I hope whatever he got on you, one day you will be freed of it. Because right now, And you talking about you shifted on, well, that motherfucker ain't shifted on for nothing. He's still stuck at the place using the ammo that he had 5 years ago. And two was that 2017 against you. While you moved on to green pastures and that stuff keeps. And then you talk about that, baby nigga, you lied. Hold up, baby nigga, you lied and you made a lie today saying that you joined the Mess Express and you didn't need the money. You didn't need the money. Lady Nika, the whole Mess Express blew up because Susie was tired of the hounding of the financial commitment. The Susie was upset at the fact that she couldn't even establish a bank for the Mess Express before y'all started sitting up there and asking for the money. You really were the catalyst of the whole situation, Nika, because Bless Walkers is the one that went to Susie and told Susie that you were asking for the money for the cable bill because you couldn't get internet connection. Come on now, don't sit up here and lie to us, like Nika, that you didn't need that money for that message. But weren't you involved in the whole sweet Alamanda situation with the $20 for Walmart? Come on, lady, Nika, like come on, just don't tell the lie. Just don't tell the lie. You don't have to address the situation, but don't lie to the people. And that's why the whole mess express went defunct because I guess Susie was tired of trying to give adequate compensation to everyone involved. So, but I ain't got nothing against you, uh, Lady Nika, at all. I just feel that when is the time are you really going to soar? Or are you going to always be under that man's fat, blubbery weight? Because you can't do you. And you cannot demand the motherfucking respect that you deserve because you're under his fat, blubbery weight. And I don't know what he has on you. I don't know what allegiance you owe to that man. Because that motherfucker ain't reciprocating their back, Lady Nika. And it's motherfucking obvious. It's just a lot of people hope that it blows over when the end of your, whenever your live ends and that the narrative gets switched to something else. 'Cause you can't sit up here and demand or tell women that they should demand their respect and leave their abuse. That big, fat, bald headed hippopotamus is sitting over there with a lie dragging your ass while you sit up there and say, he says it's YouTube history, but you took your videos. And then you're gonna sit up there and do that Stockholm syndrome and sit up there and say, well, I did this first. I did this first. That man sat up there and said, you took subliminals. Subliminals are not direct shots. I can't. I don't know what he got on you. I don't know if he got some nudes that he took in Vegas of your ass. I do not know. But the way you are carrying and carrying on, while you sit up there with giving all that smoke to Brian, but didn't sit up there, it was as silent as a Bella. I don't even know. I don't know. And I hope one day, and it's interesting, when I started to go in and say, well, tell us what happened. Tell us how he wanted to sit up there and dismiss me from the platform. They don't want us to get to the true people. They don't want us to get to the truth because we will really see it for what it is. And it missed me with that argument about, oh, that was so long ago. If the shit is still up, we can talk about it. If you don't want to talk about it, then do like Lady Mika did and put it on private. Until then, it's YouTube history. And what is history? History is meant to refer to so it could be compared to present day, right? So we don't repeat the same mistake. That's what history is. History is kept current, or history is allowed for us to reflect so we can go back and look. So don't get mad when we bring it up, James, right? When people don't want things to be known about what they do, they erase it. So until you keeping it up, then we're going to continue to talk about it. And that's 100. With that being said, I'm out of here. I said what I had to say. And please stay away from people who are bitch made, okay? And made with rotten fabric. Because that's all that is. All right, thank you to my wonderful Tofuas. Thank you for those who can see the obvious. And with that being said, I'm out of here. There's a lot of shit going on today. If you want to, feel free to make a contribution to dollar sign Circuit Grab if you so choose to. All right, take care, everybody. Y'all have a great one. Ooh, Lord. Ooh, the ghetto, the ghetto. Ooh, Lord. Ooh, Lord. Oh, here we go. Oh, my friend from Pakistan has something to say.
These are loyal. Oh, these are loyal. Yeah, these are loyal. Oh.
They ain't loyal. Bye, y'all. I'll see y'all later.
Tofu Alley. No beef, just tofu. That boy is good.